Hello and welcome to another live stream Chelsea news video. Every single day we're streaming with fans around the world. We've got Nick here. How are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Just remind everyone where you're from again.
Yeah, Hong Kong, bro. Coming at you from Hong Kong, 11 o'clock, we move, man.
PM, not AM
Yeah,
for me.
yeah, no, not, yeah, PM, not AM.
Exactly. So, guys, we're going to be discussing about how Thomas Tuchel has changed and basically saved Chelsea's season so far. We'll be discussing the latest Chelsea news around the club as well. So, everyone that's tuned in, like the video if you're new here, subscribe, all that good stuff, hit the bell notification. And yeah, let us know your thoughts on every single topic that we do speak about. So, Nick, we'll start with Thomas Tuchel coming in. What was your initial expectation of the man when he first stepped in?
I thought he would definitely improve us. Like, I think Frank, he was just caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. We had those string of results which just were not impressive and just really ruined our season. And being how ruthless the board is, they got rid of him instantly. So then Tuchel came in right off being sacked from PSG. And I was initially quite happy, that he was appointed. I was still a bit gutted that Lampard left, I'll be honest. But Tuchel, I thought, was the right appointment because he's a flexible manager. He's not afraid to chop and change things. But my concern with him was when and if he will fall out with the board at Chelsea. But currently, I think he's doing a very good job. And I think my initial expectations were to hopefully finish top four. And lo and behold, he has achieved those expectations currently. Like, we are sitting in fourth, looking very, very strong. I'd argue probably the second best team in the Premier League behind Manchester City, basically on recent form. So, and going from what we were 10th at Lampard's last game up to fourth, that is incredible, especially with how tight the season has been. So big up to Thomas Tuchel now. Things can only just get better from this point on. So yeah, looking forward to the future, man.
No, definitely well said. Unfortunately, things didn't work out for Frank Lampard. Maybe he might return in like 5 years' time if he gets a lot more experience, and we'll see from there. But what was your prediction when he first came in? Not judging by the form now, but what was your expectation where we should have finished in the league? Still top four?
I thought fifth initially because Liverpool were in there, right?
Yes. Liverpool were doing okay at the time.
Exactly. Liverpool were actually looking decent back then, but now, like fourth, we should get it. Let's be real. Like, it should be a very achievable target to get. So, I mean, fifth, it would be, it's not the best to get fifth, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, we still got Europa League. That's a competition we should win. Let's be real. So, I think fifth, when he came in, yeah.
Yeah, guys, everyone that's tuned in, YouTube sent notifications out 3 minutes late, which is absolute shocking. This is what happens with this channel, man, every single time when we go live, unfortunately. So we got everyone that's tuned in from Colombia as well. Kamani, I see you, Itai, Jamzino, Mercury. I see you guys. Wahid, listen, I know, man, but I got to leave very soon, bro. Like, I know I got to start a bit later, but I got to leave as well eventually. So I need to start around 3 p.m. max. So apologies about that. But listen, we're going to be speaking about Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea so far this season. Since he joined, he's changed it basically. I was really worried about the fixtures against Atletico, United, Liverpool, Everton, but we conceded 0 goals. I think it is 0
Incredible.
goals. Yeah, I
think zero against them.
That's crazy, man. That's absolute crazy.
Yeah, he's working wonders with the defense. Honestly, that's where I think the first improvement that we saw with Tuchel was the defense, because under Lampard, the defense was so inconsistent, right? His first year in charge, he chopped and changed it all the time. And in the second year, it looked to be decent, but then it just fell off a cliff, man. I think it was in part because of Lampard's tactical organization. But Tuchel came in, he switched to a back five, played the 3 centre-backs and just brought life back into them. You're looking at Christensen and Rudiger playing really well again, like really, really well. And it's great to see, man. He just needs praise for that, man. Just praise.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone asked him about the Pulisic news. We're going to be discussing about it very shortly. I've already put it in the title. Pulisic, Hakim Ziyech, and Timo Werner. Recent reports saying they could be leaving the summer, which I think is absolute bizarre, stupid. I don't think they will leave whatsoever. But we're going to be discussing about it very shortly. But yeah, look, a lot of fans, even on the panel, they were worried that will get destroyed. I know I always talk about Atletico game, the first leg, you know, people saying La Liga leaders, Suarez, all those things, and nothing really happened. United's game wasn't, I don't know, everyone was down after the United game. I don't know if it was just me.
I don't know. Like this, I'm sorry, but that Ziyech chant still really frustrates me. You know, I mean, I'm not a professional footballer, but even then, surely, like, you can place it in the corner, man. Just especially on your strong foot. Okay, if it's his right foot, he hits it there, whatever. But that's his left foot, and Ziyech is supposed to be a clinical finisher. And if you can't finish that, you know, it's just disappointing, man. Disappointing.
Yeah, would you not give him the credit doubt for match fitness, maybe? Or you just thinking because a professional footballer, he needs to be putting it away?
Maybe. I think he's a professional, you know. I understand the whole match fitness argument, but like it's not like he's not training, right? And you know they do shooting practices in training, so even then still I think you should be better, especially from there. Okay, maybe if it was like a longer range effort, whatever, or whatnot, it's a cross into the box, right? You should like 7 out of 10 of those times be tucking it away, and he didn't. So it was very, very unfortunate with that, but you know, we move.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, I'll take the results that we've had in the last 4 games way before.
Definitely.
I was confident against Atletico, man. I'm still confident
exactly.
that
I was confident too. I was thinking probably we'd edge a win, yeah. And I mean, what did you think? If we still had Lampard, right? Do you think we'd be this confident about all the results? Like, because we've had bare tough results coming up. What did you think?
No, definitely not, man. Definitely not. Lampard. I tried so hard to be positive on this channel, and it's very difficult because legend, you know, of Chelsea. Exactly. I really, really want him to do well, but you can just see the lack of experience, the lack of changes, the lack of in-game management. There's no energy, there's no passion on the sidelines like it was in the first season. So for me, it was like, yeah, it's probably going to be the beginning of the end, and we had to slowly admit it. But I'm not that guy that just throws the manager under the bus and be like, yeah, get him out immediately.
We needed to separate between Lampard the player and Lampard the manager, right? Lampard the player will forever be the club legend, the main man himself, but Lampard the manager was the unproven, unfinished product. Now, we chose that unproven, unfinished product, and it didn't work out. So I think maybe the board are partially to blame, because what were the expectations of bringing him in and all that other stuff? But we just, I mean, yeah, we want trophies, and Lampard just didn't get the time. Simple as that, right? So I'd like to see Lampard go off to a good club, decent club, maybe even Celtic, bro. They're in need of a manager up there. Like, just develop his skills, come back a manager, a proper serial winning manager. That's what I want to see.
Definitely. I totally agree with you whatsoever. Maybe, like I said earlier, maybe one day he might return in a couple of years' time for sure.
Maybe even like John Terry, you know, because he's doing. I think he's assistant at Villa, right? If he goes on and gets his own job, like as a manager for a good Premier League club or even a club in Europe, and then gets his stripes, gets his badges, comes back to the bridge and proves his point, I'd love to see that too.
Yeah, Leonardo Morales, I'm going to shave my beard if we qualify for the next Champions League. Of course we are. You might as well shave it now. Of course we're going to make it, man. We're on top form, bro. You're crazy.
Exactly. No, don't need to worry, man. Don't need to worry.
Yeah, it's Chelsea Football Club's birthday today. Special day, of course. Obviously, I can see everyone in the comments big up on that as well. Let's talk about very quickly about Timo Werner and Pulisic. Now, Pulisic's one is from Fabrizio Romano. He's come out on his podcast saying that if things don't change, he's not going to make a situation at Chelsea now, but he's going to review it in the summer if things don't change. Basically, he's not playing. He's behind. Hudson-Odoi is behind Timo Werner, I believe, as well. I think this media is kind of looking into it too much.
They're clutching at straws, in my opinion. I'd much rather see Ziyech leaves, right? Because Ziyech's like 28, 29, right? He's at that older age. I'm still confident we could easily make a profit for him, right? Whereas Pulisic, you know, he's worked under Tuchel before at Dortmund, right? Yes, he's been inconsistent this year compared with last year. He was pretty much almost our player of the season, I'd argue. He's pretty much carried us into the top four there with his crucial goals. But yet again, time. Just give him a season or two. I understand that Hudson-Odoi is ahead of him in the pecking order. I understand that Mount is ahead of him in the pecking order. But you just need to give this guy some time. And even then, where would he go to? Like, which club's going to play top dollar for Christian Pulisic? Because obviously Mourinho will not take a loss on Pulisic. So we need to get a profit. And who's going to pay like 70 mil for Pulisic in this current market? I don't see it, man. I don't see it. We need to keep him at this club, develop him, and bring him into the top player that he can be in the world. So yeah,
I agree with you, man. 100%. DJ, man, I'm delighted that you made it, man. I'm delighted you made it.
It's kind of early up here, you know. I apologize about my voice because I just woke up not long ago. It's like after 9 o'clock in the morning here.
So we've got Nick. We've got Nick 11 p.m. in Hong Kong. We've got you 9 a.m. in the US. This is amazing, worldwide. Basically, we're discussing about Thomas Tuchel saving Chelsea season so far. What was your initial expectation of the manager before he even joined?
Yeah,
did you think he would get top four?
Yeah, can you kind of say that again? Because it was kind of breaking up on my side.
No. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. I was saying, what was your initial expectation of Thomas Tuchel before he joined Chelsea as manager? Where did you think he will finish?
Well, to be honest, I don't really know before he joined because it was crazy, you know. I wasn't expected him to be there in the first place because everything came out real quick. You know, Lampard got fired really quick, and he got hired immediately. So you would not know what to expect because he just got the team in a very short period of time. And you know, I think he came before 2 days before a game, right?
One day.
That was a day before. Yeah, it was Wolves.
A day before. You see, So you don't know what to expect. But right now, you know, now you can say, okay, the future is looking bright because. The way we're playing at the moment, even not just the attacking, like the defending, like that's everything for me. And now we're not conceding goals. And then, like, if you see the way the team is defending, it's not just the defenders. You know, it's everybody's working together, both the attackers and the defenders. You know, but we heading in the right direction with this guy. You know, I really believe in him. You know, with his philosophy and stuff. I think it will really work with us. You know. With the current Chelsea team and the players we have.
No, for sure, definitely, man. Leonardo, I didn't know 7 years, man, without shaving your beard. So if Chelsea make Champions League, shave it as soon as possible, man. We need to see that. Tammy Abraham, let's talk about. We've spoken about him a few times in the past, but we'll just discuss it very quickly. Does he have a place in the squad in the future, Nick?
I think you know my opinion on that, bro.
I don't, man. Tell everyone.
I just don't think he does, bro. I nothing personal. I think he's a good player, right? And he's a top bloke, but he does not cut it if we want to get to the top of the game. He's not that striker that will take us all the way, man. So we need to offload him, man. Even then, still, like, he just doesn't have enough attribute. We haven't seen enough attributes in his game that convince me personally that he will develop into the world-class striker that he should do, because he's just an in-the-box poacher. It's as simple as that. The truth does hurt. His hold-up play is not good. His heading and aerial ability is not good. If you play balls into the box, he's very good at finishing off those. But other than that, I don't see too much to Abraham that, like, wants me, like, I mean, yeah, I just don't see enough in him personally to keep him in this team. Yeah.
It's a big statement from Nick, man, about Tammy Abraham. DJ, what do you think?
Should I come join the stream?
What he said, look, he's right. You know, Tammy, to play for Chelsea, like, I don't think he's a type of striker for Chelsea, you know. And well, I love to have him in the team, but not as a starting striker, because right now,
you want Giroud?
Yeah, Giroud over any day.
Look, I wanted Giroud, but since I saw what Kai Havertz is capable of doing this past game, I'm gonna change my opinion a little bit on Giroud's side. But you know, Giroud, I think at the end of the season, he's not gonna be with us. So if Tammy is gonna stay with us, I don't think he can be a starting striker for us. Maybe like a reserve.
Yeah, definitely,
coming
bro.
off the bench or stuff like that. But as a starting striker, I don't see him. Play at Chelsea as a starting striker.
Yeah, I
Tammy's
mean,
fourth choice. Like, sorry,
yeah.
just
No, go ahead. Go on.
like, especially with the emergence of Havertz, like, and Werner. Yeah, he's inconsistent, but still, he's a striker. Abraham is fourth choice. Now, I do understand that Giroud could be leaving us, so I think he's a decent backup option, but he cannot be playing.
Mhm.
He cannot be starting as our striker. Play him in like the League Cup games. Play him against Sheffield United. I'm fine with that. But if he's starting against big teams, Arsenal, United, Liverpool, that's where I fear for him the most. That's where genuinely I fear for him the most. So
Yeah, I mean, some people saying that his Brighton and West Ham's level, but I think he can get into a Leicester team, Arsenal team. Personally, generally, I think he can make it there. Some people saying Tammy's one of the best strikers in the world right now, alongside Haaland and Lewandowski. I'm a bit surprised with that personally. And Ali, you wanted to come on the stream as well. This is not an opinion I want to see, bro. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal big team. Yeah, I mean, look, obviously not big in that sense.
Sorry, that was an overstatement. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that.
Not Arsenal, not in the sense of they're a big team like Chelsea and the cities and that. I'm talking about they're bigger than Brighton, just about. Right now.
Yeah. Maybe on par with Palace, genuinely, I think. But
yeah. I mean, bro, I was gonna say, Hassan, about Kai Havertz, definitely should be starting every single game now as number 9.
Well, it depends on his form, but at this moment, I'll go for him starting. But it depends on the form.
Yeah, I like the chain, man. The chain you got on.
Yeah.
You say what?
I like your chain, man.
Oh, thank you.
Is that a
Thank you,
turtleneck?
bro.
Big up. It looks good, yeah.
You say what?
Turtleneck. Are you wearing a turtleneck?
Oh, yeah. It's a turtleneck. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I like those, Yeah, I just kind of like them for some reason.
No, I wear it as well, man. I wear it as well. It keeps you warm, man. I don't know if it's really cold in the US right now, but it's freezing here, man.
Yeah,
God,
it's not really cold, but yeah, it's not really cold. I can say like it's in the what you gotta do is Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Celsius.
Celsius. Okay, I can say like 15 degrees.
That's all right. That's all right, bro.
I wish I had that weather, bro.
What you got, Nick?
Huh?
What's your one in your country?
Hot and humid, bro, and it's like really foggy now, so it's just like no sun, like 100% humidity, so it's the worst, and like 20-25 degrees. And summer it gets even hotter. Summer it'll get to like 30-35, so it's not good, bro.
So what, you got the AC on all day?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, the bills must be crazy down there.
Yeah, it is.
Guys, everyone in the comments, let us know whether you think Tammy Abraham should be staying or going. A lot of people saying he needs to leave. Some people saying he needs to stay. But let us know. Let us know where you're tuning in from as well. Like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification. As always, tune in daily. Let's talk about Timo Werner. Nick, is it time for him to be dropped in the starting lineup?
Well, that's a big question. I understand he's not been finishing his chances, but I think his work ethic is very strong. He's determined to make an impact in this team, and it's not working out. So maybe it would be the best thing and the best in Tuchel's interests to leave him out for a bit, give him that extra bit of hunger, yeah? Play Havertz up front with Mount and Hudson-Odoi in behind. That could be a really lethal combination, with Havertz dropping in between the lines, Hudson-Odoi running off, and Mount just being a creator and, also dropping in between the lines there. So I think we should give it a run, but you also have to think about there are massive games coming up, and big changes like this could impact the whole fluidity of the squad. Yet again, Tuchel isn't afraid to make these big calls and big decisions. So I would welcome it personally. But I think, yeah, something like that. I think we will need to leave him out for a couple of games just so he can get that edge and desire to bang in those extra goals. But Havertz up front, if he showed anything what he did against Everton, that will make me very happy and looking forward to the future because he will bang, bro.
Yeah, I mean, even if he gives me half of that, personally,
Exactly.
I'll be happy over what I've been seeing the last couple of weeks from our strikers. Obviously, Giroud scored the overhead kick against Atletico, which was world class. But I just need to see a lot more from their play, man. Like Tammy Abraham's been subbed at half time twice now, and now he's not even in the squad. So it looks like Havertz is going to be playing a lot more, man. Hakim Ziyech, of course, Nick, you've already given your opinion on him. DJ, what do you think, man? Some reports saying that he could be leaving the summer. I know it's a bit silly rumors, but what do you make of the situation at Chelsea?
It's gonna be too early for the guy to leave. He just got here, and we have to notice, like, this guy at the beginning of the season, he was struggling, fitness wise, so it hasn't been a good start for him, and the changes of the two managers too, so I think he need time. I just just don't want him just to leave at the end of the season like that, and he haven't even showed us like what he can do, like. So I guess we should just give him time, probably maybe a season or half, and see what he can do from there.
No,
I think we should give the guy some time, as well. Like I likewise Timo too. I think him too. Like, he's right about dropping Timo, to get his confidence back on. But I think the guy's really helping the team. If he's not scoring, he's creating chances. And we really need that on top. So on my opinion, I'm gonna leave him there on the starting 11. I think the goal is gonna come. They're gonna come for sure. But he's right too. We can put him out for a couple of games just to get get him hungry and shit. For him to come back and do what he can do best. But yeah, that's my opinion.
Nah, it's good. I mean, I'm a bit surprised with these reports that come out and just drop it because they're not playing a few games or they're not featuring, and it's always around Chelsea. I don't see any other team.
It is around. It's always around. I mean, my one big question for Ziyech though is where does he really fit in to the system? Because if we do continue this back three into next year, like I'm not sure where he fits in, because if we play those right and left wingers or midfield or attacking midfielders, right? Wouldn't you want to put Hudson-Odoi in there, even Werner or Havertz with Giroud up top? There's a lot of, even Pulisic, bro. There's so many combinations that we have going forward. And I just don't see him fitting in. I'm just not sure where he could. And that's the big question for me. How can Tuchel find a way to integrate him into the team properly? And if he can do it, that would be excellent. But it's whether he can really. And if he wants Ziyech to fit into his system, that's the big question for me. And if he doesn't, I wouldn't mind to see him go. But all this stuff about Pulisic, I haven't read it, right? Because it's just recently come out. But I think we definitely need to hold on to Pulisic. And I wouldn't mind seeing Ziyech go.
What, this summer you don't mind him seeing him go, yeah? Within a year.
If we flip him for a profit, if we can sell him for 40 mil, if like Juve, I'll bet you Juve, some Italian club will come in, yeah, like Juve or something, and then we'll just 40. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it genuinely, because where do you see him fitting into the team? That's my big question. Like,
the question kind of gets a bit better if everyone talks about him, Thomas Tuchel changed to a back four.
Yeah.
If he changed to back four, then does he get in the team? Maybe.
Yeah, I definitely think he could work in the back four, either as the right winger or the cam, right? But then again, we've also got Mount there, and we've got so many other midfielders. We've got Hudson-Odoi, we got Pulisic on the wings. Even, I mean, Werner can play there, but let's not talk about that because I don't want to see him there. Even Havertz. But that's my point. We've got so many combinations. So it's finding the right one that works for us, not necessarily for Ziyech, right? That's what I'm trying to say. But if we can find Ziyech in that combination, that would be best.
And I agree with you. And at the same time, I kind of feel like we need two players in each position as well. whether we
Yeah,
had him on the right or on the cam.
Will Ziyech want to like sit on the bench and just collect the paycheck every other week? Not sure, bro. I'm not sure if he will, but whatever.
Yeah, no, for sure. I watched Haaland last night, even though I was more focused on Ronaldo. And Ronaldo let me down. We can't really see him do it all the time. 36-year-old, unfortunately, and I blame him for the second goal.
Yeah, where he turned his back and it went through his legs, right?
I can't believe he done that, man.
Yeah, that was shocking.
But
I mean,
Haaland,
it was a shit team performance, but yeah.
Yeah, Juve didn't deserve to go through, definitely, regardless, even with 10 men. Yeah, DJ Haaland, man. I think he has 19 goals in 14 or something like that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
That is ridiculous, bro. That guy is just scoring goals like nobody's business, bro. Like, well, bro, it will be great if we can get him, bro. But that's the big question mark right there. Whether we can get him, you know. Man, I've been hearing all these reports and all these rumors about us getting him, but wow. Well,
achievable.
That guy is gonna be unbelievable to get him, bro. Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna celebrate for a whole year if we get that guy.
How much?
I'm not sure
if
that would be possible, though. You know,
if we slap 120 mil on the table, Dortmund will have to listen to that. Like,
you said 120 mil.
120 mil because he's got a 60 mil next year.
Go for him.
We slap that. Who else can, like, Real Madrid are 900 million euros in debt. Barcelona, that out of the question, bro. City, maybe, right? But there's also the Messi question to take into account and the Guardiola link there. So I think we are in that possibility, especially if we finish in top four. Top four is out of the question, bro. Haaland will not come to a club that's not playing Champions League football, right? But if we do, then we also need to raise funds to pay 100%. Off that big transfer fee. Now, like, we could shift the debt, man, you know, and I think we could raise enough funds to finance the Haaland transfer, you know, because we've got plenty of assets to let go of. And if Haaland comes in, then yeah, I think Ziyech could be sold. Then definitely Barkley or bugger off to Aston Villa. I'm not sure who else. I can't think off the top of my head, but other players.
Drinkwater, Kepa,
Bagayogo.
You could easily get a couple mil for
Michi,
Tammy. Yeah, exactly, bro.
Emerson, Zuma, maybe.
No, not Zuma. You want Zuma to leave, bro?
No, but Zuma might go in it
for depth. I mean. Let's be real, Thiago Silva will probably be with us for another year, right? So who comes in after that? Like, I would like to see another world-class centre-back. I think we have probably 2 or 3 transfers max this window, right? It's either going to be they're going to be in 3 positions. It's going to be a midfielder, a centre-back, or a striker. Now, depending on Tuchel's preferences, I think he probably wants to bring in a striker, if I'm not correct, and maybe even a defender. I wouldn't be too annoyed if we bring in another defender. Even in the midfield, like Cashapp, you know, he's having a very good year in AC Milan. And Tuchel, apparently, I've seen some stuff that he's interested in him.
Yeah.
So that would be an interesting prospect. Yeah. So.
But why would he leave if AC Milan are challenging for title?
Because they won't win it, bro. Inter will come. It's a fact. And it's real. I think we're a bigger club than AC Milan now. Just not gonna lie, bro. That's AC Milan have just fallen off, bro. They're relying on a 40-year-old Zlatan to carry them through. It's just not sustainable, not reliable. Bro. So, Kessie would be a banging player. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, DJ, what do you think, man? Haaland defender as well.
Well, yeah, defender for sure. We need a defender for sure because this guy, Thiago Silva, like at the end of the season, he might stay with us. You know, he might leave. I don't know, but even if he's gonna stay with us, we're still gonna need another center back. You know, for sure because we need that person to start adapting as soon as possible before you know he goes because he's like what 37. You
exactly.
Know,
he's 36. He'll turn 37. 36. Yeah.
He's not gonna stay that long. on the team.
We'll
So
get one more year out
probably
of
a year, 2 max. So yeah, we really need a center back to replace him. But hey, this Timori, bro, like, what y'all think about Timori? Instead of getting another center back,
Good question.
Exactly. Look, I'll be honest. He's probably gone. Like, I think he's had his Lampard fractured his relationship with Chelsea, bro. Like, he just didn't catch a game for a whole year, man. And if you're at AC Milan and you're probably, I'm not sure if he's starting all the games. I think he's subbing on for a couple and starting a couple too. But if he's happy and comfortable at that level, it's annoying to see him go. But I'd like to see him turn into a top player.
Sure. It's gonna be so annoying to see him go.
Exactly, it's sad to see him go. But if he does, I can only wish him the best. But it's just board politics again. So and how much was the release clause? It's only 30, right?
It's about 24 million pounds.
24. Yeah. They've got a steal on their hands, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Player like Timori, man, that's crazy.
It's crazy. Maldini rates him as well. Maldini rates him so highly, but we don't.
Exactly.
Yeah,
crazy.
I was asking about Malang Sarr too. That guy playing in Porto.
Did you see his shot yesterday?
Did he?
Yeah, I saw him, bro. Yeah.
Sorry.
Against Juventus.
Did he have a shot?
Bro, he came on when it was 10 men. Yeah, he got on the left side. Let's say. Just outside the box on the left side, and he whipped it in, bro. Like a proper strong shot. I was like, raw, like could have went in, but good save. But look, crazy, man, crazy. Honestly,
I'd like to see him in the future. He's not ready right now. I'll be honest. He needs another loan or two. I'd like to see him in the Prem. At a good mid-table team. That would work well. But yeah, loan or two. I'd like to see him in the
oh shit.
Javier, man, how are you, bro?
Oh, it was good.
What's the time over there? 9 a.m.
10.
10. How are you in general, man?
Good, man. You see Haaland yesterday?
Yeah, man.
Animal, bro.
Yo, I don't know why they gave it a penalty, but he actually scored that goal.
Yeah.
Like how he finished that from there.
Yeah. He's got 19 and 14 now, right?
I don't know, some ridiculous stat.
He's got some crazy stats, man. I don't know, man. At this rate, him and Mbappe might be taking over Messi and Ronaldo's goal ratio in the Champions League, man. It's gonna be crazy.
No, I don't think they will. That's ridiculous. Haaland. I saw this stat the other day that Haaland has to score 44 goals for another 10 years to equal Cristiano Ronaldo's goal tally. Like that just tells you the
far stretch though. With his goals,
I'm saying in Champions League though, 20 and 14. Ronaldo was only on like 5.
That's true. 6. Okay, maybe for Champions League, but I think
Champions League,
overall goal tally, 44 goals for 10 years, man. That's insane.
I think he can do it. I think Haaland can do it.
Yo, Haaland had the right team at the top. I think
44 goals a year.
If Haaland went to City, Chelsea, I think he can do that 44.
If Haaland was on Bayern right now, do you think he could score 44 goals?
Yeah, if Lewandowski wasn't playing, definitely.
Hypothetically,
because Bayern dominate the Bundesliga. The Bundesliga is good quality football, but the opposition are quite weak. Like look at Dortmund this year as a prime example of that. They've got Haaland, the animal, right, and they're not even a Champions League space, man. They've just fallen apart. They got rid of their manager this year, so. At Bayern, bro, he'd score like 50 goals a year in the Bundesliga. I'm not even gonna lie.
Like, you can say the same for La Liga, though. I feel like them on Barca and Real Madrid, they play competition like 4 times a year. They'll get Real Madrid,
ridiculous,
and Barca are like a Sevilla and Valencia, and then it's just you playing like Cadiz or Elche. Like.
Yeah, the Liga's just fallen off so far. It's sad to see, but it's the truth. Like, I think it's one of the worst top 5 leagues in Europe. No, I'm not gonna lie.
Is that soccer, man? Is that soccer?
No, we don't say that, man. This is the reason why I love Chelsea, because my dad is English. You feel me?
Oh, swear.
Yeah, big up,
man.
So, we never said that in my household. Like, I come from a Jamaican English background, like, so.
Oh, that's banging.
My dad and my granddad is all English born, so.
Mad. So why in US then, man? Why you not
Because
in
my dad wanted to come over here. I don't know why.
Come back soon, man.
Yeah,
Know what I
I'm trying to though. Like I'm trying to. Like
Have
we
you
always.
have you been here?
Yeah. Like I spent like my grandfather lived over there, so I'll spend the whole summers over there. Like up until like I was like 15, spent
Yeah.
the summers over there.
Some holidays and that. Yeah. I hear that. So how much do you think we should spend on Harlem, man?
We could actually get him for like 100. It's probably gonna be no less than 100 mil. No less than 100 mil.
He's
Yeah, we
also
need
saying
to-
120.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need
that's
to
a
double.
good- yo, Honestly, that's a good price. Like if
Mhm.
you really think about it for Haaland,
Mm-hmm.
and I think
That's
we're
even
gonna be
cheap,
the
bro, for
Sorry.
Haaland, bro.
huh?
I said
No,
that's
but
even
Dortmund
cheap.
are desperate, right?
Mhm.
Because they're in need of money, right? Because they have a high chance of finishing outside the top 4, and you know the money that Champions League brings is insane, right? So if we slap 120 mil on the table, they'll have to listen. So.
Mhm.
And, you know, as I said before, we can sell players, you know, even Tomoy, right? That's a little bit of money. Barkley, easy money. Other players too, man. Tammy, those players. We can even
Tammy.
you know.
This guy wants Tammy to be gone soon as
We
We
possible.
should
can
loan
give
him.
them Tammy, bro, as a swap deal, bro.
Swap deal,
Yeah.
swap deal with Haaland
Let's
and like
look at-
70
No,
mil.
Mishi, though.
Now-
Put Mishi, give him back to Dortmund, yeah? Mishi,
Oh,
back to
Yeah,
Mishi.
right. Exactly. There you go.
Now that Havertz is playing false 9, I don't think we need Tammy in it.
Exactly. There you go.
There, look, we've got it now. We've got it. Look,
We
we've
can
got
loan
no
him
one.
though, because I don't want it to be a situation where we sell Tammy and he starts banging in 20 goals a season. You know what I mean?
Nah,
So
bro.
loan him to
No,
Aston
he would.
Villa.
I think
He
for
would.
another team, he would. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
he
think
would.
another
Aston Villa or Brighton need a striker. Loan
See,
him.
he's saying Brighton as well. He's saying Brighton.
No.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he's right, bro. That's his level, bro.
Nah, man, that's harsh. That's too harsh, man. That's too harsh.
Look, see, Brian are a good team, right? Like, I mean, they create, I don't know, like I'm not big into football stats, right? But you know, XG is, yeah, they create like the second best or best XG in the league, right? And just because they have a joke man Mope and like an Irish twat Connolly playing up front, they can't finish any of their chances. And because they just play balls into the box, that's what Abraham would love, just poach all of that.
Goal
bro.
poach.
Anything.
Brighton
That's
play
what I think
ball.
he can work out, bro.
Yeah. Just quickly,
Brian,
Kazilla, you there, man?
Yes, bro. What you telling
How are
me?
you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Everything all good, yeah, today?
Yeah, man. Everything's all good, bro. Patterned.
And yeah. Now we're just talking about Haaland and Tammy, man. Obviously, Haaland's banging in, I think, 20 goals now and 14. Someone said in the comments in Champions League. And we've got more comments now about Tammy being Brighton's level. I thought we can get into Leicester or Arsenal, but these guys are saying Brighton. What do you think, man?
Yeah, Ryan started something, I'm telling you.
I think he can I think the man were being a bit too harsh, you know what I'm saying? I think he can go to let's say Leicester, Southampton, even Arsenal around that caliber, you know what I'm saying? Mid-table, even West Ham and that. But for us, we need to be leveling up if we want to be taken seriously as a European
Exactly.
giant of a club. Do you know what I'm saying? If we need those players that will take us to the next level, and basing on Haaland's season and it's just his career so far, I think he's that guy. He has generational potential. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got the mentality, and he's that guy that can take us the extra step. So we need to do anything by any means to get this player in our team for next season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How much-
How much should we spend on Haaland?
I couldn't
If
give a toss what they spend. We need to get him at the bridge.
Blank check in it.
150.
Still mad, man.
I reckon
It's so mad.
if they wanted 150, would you pay 150 for Tammy? I mean, not Tammy. Oh my days! What did I do?
Yeah.
I'm just already thinking about it, man. Would you pay 150 for Haaland?
Yeah,
think-
because you know what's crazy? Just quickly, because sorry for butting in. You know when we buy players, yeah. You know when we actually record it in the accounting standards, yeah. We don't actually record the entire money. We have to spread it across the 5 years or the 4 years of contract. You don't know that, right? It's separated. So
Yeah.
when they work out FFP and all that nonsense, yeah, it doesn't
it's
look
over-
120 million
it's not over, like-
spent.
It's not over like a year or two. It's over like 5 years. Yeah. Because I mean, and let's be real, most clubs can't afford to pay most players up front. They do it in incremental bits. They'll pay like 30, 20 mil up front, then another 10 mil this month, another 10 mil the next month, so ever and what for. If we can structure, and Marina, let's remember, I completely forgot about this. Marina Granovskaya is one of the best negotiators in world football, if not the best. So she can definitely, I have very confident in her to structure a deal so that we can get a Haaland in Chelsea, no matter the cost. But she'll find a way to like just go around it and spread the money a bit more evenly, like you said.
I think usually when there's any other player with any other agent, I would agree with you, but I think it's going to be a lot more difficult this time because of Mino Raiola. But one thing I do want to say about the Haaland situation, I think if Dortmund did say they want a player in return, I think everyone in this team is disposable apart from Kai and maybe Callum. In that aspect, I think those two's potential is going to be over the roof. So I think we need to keep a hold of them too. But everyone else, I'm telling you that we can get rid of them instead of Haaland.
Who would you want to? But Dortmund wouldn't want to bring back Pulisic, wouldn't you think?
They probably will. Sancho's leaving.
Maybe Mishi while you're at it. He's already had time there. I'm sure they'd love Mishi back. But who do we think Dortmund, if they want someone else, who do we think would be like the best option? So give
Tammy, man.
I think they'd want Callum, but I don't want to see Callum go, man. No way.
Bro. They already can't let Callum go.
Nah.
Yeah, they would. Sancho and Callum on the wings, bro, innit? They would want.
We need Sancho. We'll take Sancho and Callum.
You say FIFA, bro, man. Only one player only, man. We can't buy everyone.
Yo, it's Roman Abramovich. He plays FIFA when he wants in real life.
I'm telling you.
No, for real. Obviously, a couple of years ago, the transfers that we made were shocking and hurt me, man. Like the likes of Barkley's, Costa, and
that's
then
the
we changed it up.
2017 one.
That's
we got drink water.
I was deadline day. I was with Sky Sports outside the stadium, and bro, we stayed until late just to see Zappa Costa sign. That was the worst, bro. That was like.
That must be so.
At an hour journey home, fam. It was the worst, bro.
Waited for Zappa Costa.
Look, I think the board have over the last couple of years, they haven't managed us the best. But if we can get our signings right now, that is what matters. Leave the past behind, right? As long as we do not trip up again and make those same mistakes, that is what matters at the end of the day. That's why we need to look forward and look for the best players. No joke man, no drink water, no Zappa Costa, no Bakayoko, none of those useless players, right? Good players only.
And
just very quickly before you carry on, I think the board might actually go all out because there's obviously angry fans that are not over Frank Lampard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like they would want to bring something special to the table and be like, "Hey, look, bang."
Truly unite the fan base, yeah.
But that was their fault. That was their fault. Like I was thinking about it now, right? It's like I blame as much of the board as Frank Lampard. This guy is not ready to take us.
Exactly.
You sold us a dream, like you played on our emotions. You know what I mean? We were like gassing our head up. Oh, Frank Lampard, this dream. I feel like after we got top 4 in the transfer ban open, we should have went for like Tuchel in the summer or something like that, instead of trying to him integrate all these players, knowing he's not gonna live up to the standards. You know what I mean? It's gonna take time.
It was difficult, man. It's difficult. Obviously, I think we all wanted him to succeed, but it was too early for him.
Yeah,
too early. But at the same time, the board had a transfer ban. They knew what they were doing. They brought back the legends. They tried to cover it up. They got the fans excited. We didn't sign no one. The youth came through. That's it. We fall for all of it, man. Well, I didn't fall for it, but yeah, I know what happened there. But
you
but
was
look,
crying when Lampard got sacked. I remember I seen you on the TL.
Bro, listen, Twitter is just something else, man. When it comes to these things, Twitter is just next level.
Yeah,
it's just next level. But to be fair, though, some positives have come out of it, like Hudson-Odoi getting more game time, Mason Mount. He's been good, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Definitely.
I don't know if he's gonna make it to the very top, but he's been good. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not.
Exactly.
Bro, listen, he's been the most consistent attacker like so far this season, but I'm not his biggest
No.
fan.
Me
Some-
neither, yo.
I'm not his
Put some
biggest fan.
respect- I'm sorry. Put some
Bro,
respect
these
on
Mount
Mount.
fans.
You know, he will never be a truly like elite player. I know
You never
that.
know. You never know, bro.
Bro,
You never know.
I
like
don't think it will
I
happen.
disagree
right?
on that one.
Go on,
Okay,
DJ
you
White.
can
Go on,
go
DJ.
ahead. You
DJ,
can
go
go
on,
ahead.
DJ
My
White.
bad.
What I think Mount brings is heart, passion, and energy to the team. Yes, he's not as technical as Foden. He's not got the swaz or his Grealish, whatever, all that nonsense, right? But what he gives you,
That nonsense means to me that means something to me, bro. That nonsense means something to me, fam. Like
that's
I
why
need you.
we have Callum, we have other players to do that. Mount is developing into a box-to-box midfielder. I don't
But
see
he
him
plays in
necessarily as a
attack.
cam. I'd like to see him in the midfield, you know, dictating play, spraying those passes, you know, dropping into the midfield. I don't think he necessarily fits the cam role. He needs to drop back a bit deeper. That's where I think he could really develop. And then making those late runs into the box, kind of like a Lampard player, you know?
Yeah, no, look, he's good, man. He's good. It's just the final third, man. I need to
Yo,
see
my
him
God.
fix it, bro. Like I know he's young. He's still young. He can learn it.
Yeah, that's
But
the thing.
DJ, go on, DJ. What do you want to say, man?
I was gonna say, like, what else do you want from this guy, bro? This guy's
Final
doing
third,
everything.
bro. Final third.
Through ball in the box. Like
Bro,
a pass in the
look at
box.
the goal he scored
Not
against
over.
Liverpool.
Yeah, obviously I gassed up as well, but realistically, he needs to be consistent with it, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's
I agree with
trying, bro.
you.
Like, he's trying. The
Cool,
guy is doing
blimey.
everything right now. Like, everything that he's supposed to be doing. Like, what else do you want from him? I don't know.
Work
I
rate
want goals
back.
and assists, bro. I want
The
goals
goal
and
and
assists.
assist. He scored.
He got the
He
goals,
scored. Like, he's scoring and he's assisting. Like,
Nah,
oh,
the
I don't
assistant
know.
of course. Bro.
Maybe you need more goals and more assists, right?
I need way more, bro.
The thing
then
is,
don't
the
fucking
role that
worry.
he's
But
playing,
the guy's gonna
bro,
get there, though.
the role that he's playing, it's like there's a reason why we look so fluid against Everton. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like his decision making in that final, like, for example, when y'all seen Liverpool, right? He was running and he slipped in a through ball to Werner. He put that pass, he put too much on that pass because that caused Werner to like have a bad angle. I don't know if y'all remember when Werner had like a kind of like a
That's
one-on-one.
true. Yeah.
Like he got to understand the weight of his passes. Or like even against Everton, I remember we had like a 3-on-2 for a little bit.
And he's attacking the final third. Yeah.
Like he had a chance to drive into the space and then he went like to the left and like the guy was making the run there. Why would you go and attack that space where I think Alonso or Havertz was making that run?
Yeah.
I'm just like, maybe it's stuff that is gonna like. I like Mount, and I think like everything up until there is like perfect for me.
Yes.
Like, wins the ball back. He can
That's
shoot
where I
from
am.
outside the box. Like once he gets that, we have a scary play on our hand. You know what I mean? Once he gets that decision making, it's a wrap. But that's the only thing that's like, all right, we don't need to be like we can rotate him in different spots, but where he is right now, it's like it's crucial for an attack because we need the assist to come from it. We need that playmaker to come from there.
No, for real, I agree with everything you said there, man. And also, obviously, he's 22, so maybe, hopefully, he grows into that player, man. Kazilla, what do you think, man?
I think, I trying to echo the point that you had. You know what I'm saying? With Mount, like what he brings to the team, his most prized attribute, and how he affects the team the most is his off-ball movement. What he does when we're in the defensive phase, his pressuring of the ball. That's what he does the best. So, I think with Mount, he still needs to work on his final ball, but his mentality, as I've always said, is elite. Obviously, he's not the best footballer technically and whatnot, and there's still a lot more space to improve. But I still think he still has a part to play in his team. I don't think necessarily he should be playing off the left because I think Callum has a lot more to contribute off the left-hand side. Looks a lot more dangerous. Can take players on and whatnot. So I think Mount needs to accommodate the other players that we have on the team because of his off-ball movement and what he can bring to the team off the ball. Because I do think there are better players in our team on the ball technically and can be more dangerous.
Yeah. Guys, listen, I need to wrap up in the next minute or two. So I'm going to ask you guys last question very quickly. I'll start with Xavi. Which player do you see leaving Chelsea out of the attacking forwards and midfield?
That's crazy. So I don't know if you heard Werner might leave. But, let's see, out of attacking, who might leave? I think Pulisic actually might leave. You know, if he doesn't get more game time and he's always injury prone, I think he might leave out of all. I don't.
That's your homeboy, man. That's your homeboy.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm not one of these. Oh my God, Pulisic people. I don't have the but I think he might leave, man. It's sad to say because he has potential, and you never know. Robin started off like this for us when he was always injured, and look at the player he became. But yeah, man. Oh wait, no, Tammy.
I was thinking you forgot about him, fam.
I was like, yo, I know there's something I'm missing. I think Tammy might leave. Like, I don't even think he's injured for these drop games that he's been dropped.
Definitely
I think
not.
like Tuchel knows like he's leaving or something.
Yeah. No, I agree with that as well, man. DJ, what do you think, man? Who do you think is gonna leave? Giroud.
He's leaving for sure.
He's leaving.
I think he's gonna leave when his contract ends. So.
No, they said he's leaving.
Who, Giroud?
Who said?
Yeah, he's leaving on a free this summer.
Yeah, for sure. I think he should. He's gonna leave.
He wants to sign another extension. He wants another extension.
They're not. They already agreed to let him go.
If
we already gave him a year extension already. So after this year, like he's gonna go up after the end of this contract for sure. You know.
Yeah. Do you think any other players?
You say who?
Any other players that will leave?
Yeah, Tommy too, because that guy, he's not trying to renew his contract, you know, and that is giving me a hint that he's trying to leave at the end of the season, you know. And who else in the defense? I don't know. No, I would have said Rudiger before this guy came in.
Yeah.
Right now it seems like he's gonna stay there forever, you know. So yeah.
No, definitely. Nick, who do you think will leave, man?
Mishi.
No, I mean out of the first team, man. Out of the first team.
Probably Tammy or Ziyech.
Yeah, he wants Ziyech to go. You know, he wants Ziyech to go.
I'd be open. I would, if we make a profit, I'd be open to seeing him go because I'm not sure where he'd fit in. And you know my thoughts on Tammy, bro. I just don't think he's got enough to cut it here. So,
but Brian, he does, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Brian, he'll get.
We can back goals there, man.
Yeah,
they're depending on Mope.
Easy goal machine. Yeah, an upgrade on Mope, man.
Yeah, for real. Kazilla, man. What about you, bro?
Ideally, in an ideal situation, I would want Werner to leave the football club.
So
I need
Werner's
pony, bro. Bro, he's not. Bro, he doesn't cut it. He doesn't cut it. He doesn't cut it at this level. I'm sorry to tell you guys, he doesn't cut at this level. He can only play in the three at the back formation as a left 10, which is not going to see us progress in the future. He can't play in the four at the back system. I don't want to see Werner at this football club anymore. And the fact that he is playing week in, week out over Christian Pulisic makes me sick to my stomach. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think Werner needs to go. Either Tammy or one of them needs to go. Who else do I want to see go? I need to see azpiliecueta get a lot more limited game time because he's only going to start declining from now. We need a new left back or a left wing back. But yeah, man. Apart from that, we're looking solid. We've got good attacking options going forward. We still got Callum. We still got Mason. We still got Kai. We still got Ziyech. So I think, yeah, man. And someone just called me overreactive. Like, bro, I don't think he's seen Werner with a football at his feet. This guy can't pass cones, let alone players. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're talking about technical ability, Christian Pulisic is superior by a lot. It's just the fact that Christian can't keep fit, which is a problem. But yeah, man, that's it.
Bro, I'm a bit surprised, man. I mean, obviously I get your point, but it's his first season, man.
Who do you want to see go to the?
Probably Tammy still.
Yeah, my guy.
No, I wouldn't be fussed, whoever, man. I just want to see what formation we play next season. That's what I want to see personally.
Yeah, I agree with you.
The same.
Yeah. If we go back 4, then players like Hakim Ziyech and stuff, Pulisic will get their opportunities, man. Because we kind of need two players in each position in my eyes, man. Personally, but it's gonna be very interesting to see, man. Look, Xavier's so I invited you late, bro. It was gonna be 45 minutes, by the way. I extended it for you, just letting you know, bro. But thanks for coming on, bro.
Yo, bless.
DJ, as always, man. Finally, you made it on, like, first time straight away, fam. Usually you come like 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, I had to wake up early. It's super early today to wait for the stream. You know, it's crazy out here.
DJ kind of look like Rudiger, no?
It's the time difference, you know.
Yeah, Nick, as always, thanks for coming on, bro.
Yeah, big up yourself, man. Cheers for having me on. Always a pleasure.
Always. Kazilla, I know you came on late, but you had your interview, man. Hope it went well, bro.
I hope you got that job.
No complaints here, man. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, so let me just read this one out £2 quickly, cause not Timo, bro, not my team, bro. This guy loves Timo, fam.
He's tired, man.
How you giving a chance to Pulisic and not Timo?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Bro, like cool. Next time they both play on the pitch, tell me what play is technically better. Because, bro, it's not even that, yeah. When you look at Christian play, he can take a lot more man on. He can create. He can even score goals. He had the purple patch last season. Timo's main attribute is to score goals, and he can't finish.
He lacks confidence.
He will get there, bro.
He can't finish a pack.
Confidence is a biggest thing for a striker.
And not only that, not only can he not finish, he's technically not good on the ball. His first touch needs to improve. He can't link up the play, but. Not just that, not all just the points I've just mentioned, but he can't play in the back 4 system, so he's going to limit us going forward. So I think Christian needs to play as well. Christian needs to play.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. It's Christian's not playing, so you're like,
get
Warner out of here.
Yeah. I love Kazilla, man. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Last one, of course. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch later on, man. Probably after Champions League games, man. So hit me up or WorldWideChels and play FIFA. If Kazilla wants a rematch.
Yeah, bro. I need to.
Hey.
You got lucky yesterday.
Sorry, bro. How did y'all match go? You and Kosler. Who won?
He beat me.
Oh man, this guy over here.
Bro, man, I don't do excuses in it. He was a bad man yesterday. He was a bad man. 4-1.
Oh, nah.
Bro, I need a rematch, bro.
That's too
I need
much.
a rematch, bro.
Nah, he done his thing. But I'm saying
Ads was lucky. I drew 3-3 against Ads. He only had 4 shots. The guy's got 2 lucky lobs, fam. FIFA's fake, bro. How can you lob from the right side, top left corner? Like, I don't understand. How can you lob like that? Because how do you lob like that?
Sometimes
I didn't even watch the game.
Did you stream that match?
Yeah, I streamed all of it. But fam, listen, he's not even in front of the goalkeeper. He's on the right side. He lobs it top left twice. It's fake, fam. Like, I've not seen it. He had 4 shots, 3 goals. I had like 13 shots, fam. I hit the post bare times, everything. 3-3, bro. Joke thing. Should have won against him as well, man. But DJ, you got to play me, man. I embarrassed
I need
you.
a rematch for sure, bro. What you did to me the other day, bro. I need a rematch, bro.
Bro, you know what I did to his goalkeeper?
You humiliated me in front of everybody, bro. You disgraced me, bro.
Yeah, man. No, it's all love. It's all love, man. Guys, we'll be streaming tomorrow as well, man. So if you guys are free, hit me up as always. Xavier, man, I invite you earlier this time, man. I apologize.
Yeah, man, you always forgetting about me. I don't appreciate that.
Apologize, man. But yeah, guys, keep liking the video, keep subscribing, tune into Twitch, WorldWideChels after Champions League game, and we'll see you there, man. Take care.
Gang.